What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV live. Let's start out by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Hey, man, look, it's a new week. Let's do new things. People, there's plenty of opportunities out there for everybody. You just got to take them. Don't depend on somebody else to give them to you. Don't depend on somebody else to hold your hand and take you to the promised land, because it's not going to happen, all right? What up, sis? Uh-oh, Gina's in a spot. She's not moving, guys. She's not moving. She's in the car. She's traveling. So anyway, man, but shout out to my sis.
I am. Can you hear?
I can hear you, but you know your visual ain't cool, but it's all good. How you doing? Hope everything is well. Must be out there in Miller, somewhere in Miller. Hey,
No, I'm not in Miller.
well, you in real Miller. Cindy Russ says hello,
That's
everyone.
probably the problem.
Look at this, Gina. Cynthia Rudd, Miss Arkansas. She says hello, everyone. A big
Hey,
thank you
sis.
to you, Greg Gray. I started as a co-host on the podcast with Vet. Look at this. She got in contact with the Joker. And Vet. Come on now. This is what I'm talking about. Opportunities, man. Opportunities are always out there. You guys got to take them. Miss Arkansas is the queen of taking opportunities, okay? I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Miss Arkansas.
Hey,
What's up, my son?
that is awesome. That was just last week, right?
I know. She was listening to the show, and I told her connect with these guys, and I told them connect. Because Miss Arkansas is amazing. All right, she got a story. She has a story, and her story needs to be told not just one day, but every day.
Gina.
Yes.
What you doing? Where you at? What's up?
I'm getting in a more quiet space.
Okay.
A more delayed
I can understand
I'm
that.
good now. I fixed it.
Well,
No,
look,
you
man, you know, I said that to say this, man, you know, and I'm gonna keep saying this too, Marcella, Gina. We got a lot of, I don't want to call them fans, we got a lot of supporters, okay, for Dope Living TV Live. We thank each and every one of you guys for always supporting us. All right, but as we support you, support us back. You know, I mean, and when I say support us back, I take an hour every day to just look on Facebook, look on LinkedIn, and see what people are doing. I see everybody. They out there doing their thing, okay, for real. Okay? But they post on the page, you know, and they ask, can you like this? Can you like that? Okay, people, it's not about like. It's not about the likes that you get. It's about the quality of what you're giving. All right. The likes will come organically, but make sure that the quality is good. We don't, you know, I support everybody. I do, I promise you. But I watch and I look and I'm like, I see some things where people are doing some different things that I don't want to attach my brand to. You know, I know Gina wouldn't want to attach her brand, and Marcy, I know you wouldn't want to attach your brand to them. You know, it's be genuine, guys. Be yourselves. We have always maintained genuine attitudes here on Dope Living TV Live. And that's all right. You know, we've been checking each other for 4 years. We've been checking each other. Greg, don't do that. Don't say the M word. Don't do this. Stop cussing so much. You know, I listen because it does nothing but make me better. You know what I mean? Today on the show, man, we got Mr. John Ruffin. Well, I think we're going to have him. I don't know where he at right now. Starting the week off like that. But John Ruffin, man, this guy, he's the producer and director. He's a producer, director, playwright. And he has Theater 47. Now, Theater 47 is a place, man. It's coming up, okay? He does a lot of plays there, but now there's going to be, you know, comedian. My man B. Cole is out there all the time doing his shows out there. And look, man, if you have never been to Theater 47, oh my God, I got a little picture, man, of how crowded it gets. Tell me if I'm wrong, Gina. Let me see if I can find this picture.
Gina goes a lot.
You're probably not wrong. I'm sure you're not wrong. They sell out.
Look at this. And that's
wow.
That's a whole room of COVID right there. It's just sitting there.
Wow.
Just sitting there waiting. All right.
Can you see me in there?
Yeah, there you go, right there. Look, Gina.
You're the one in the
over there on the right side. I'm in there.
On the first row in the white hat. Yep, I see you, girl. What?
Place is packed. Whenever he gives an event, the place is packed. All right. He's got one coming up too, man. The Teddy Pendergrass story. Okay, turn off the lights.
I've been to that one.
Yeah, and he got another. He's doing a repeat, April 13th to April 28th, the final limited engagement. How was that one, Gina?
It was awesome. I enjoyed all of them. I went to that one. I went to the Michael Jackson one. That one we went there twice. Okay. Wow. And there was the other one. The one where Jeff won the tickets.
Oh, okay.
They're all good. And then they're doing the Phyllis Hyman story now. I think they're in DC right now with the Phyllis Hyman story.
Yeah, he says
met her in DC years ago.
Phyllis Hyman.
And she, you know how that hat, like crown hat she used to wear? She stepped out the car. I was out in Georgetown. And I'm like, isn't that? She was so down to earth.
I believe that.
Down to earth. Yeah.
Phyllis passed away, didn't she? Yeah.
Years ago.
Right. She passed basically from depression, all right?
I'm not sure what.
I think it was
go see the play. They telling her story.
Did you see it, Gina?
I didn't get a chance to see that one, but this isn't the first time they did the Phyllis Hyman. My sister, she went to one years ago and she said it's awesome. I know they keep asking for him to bring that one back, so it has to be off the chain. But I didn't get an opportunity to go to that one. They were here in Chicago, like somewhere around February 8th. They did it here in Chicago. Right now they're on tour. They've been to I think St. Louis, Texas, I believe. And then they're in DC now. They have a whole schedule. Oh no, I'm sorry, New York. They were in New York. They sold out in New York too. So that one is a very popular play.
That's cool. And I bet you Teddy Pendergrass is going to be pretty popular too.
Yeah, that one was. It was heart staking. You know, it was a good one too. And you know, one thing about his plays, the individuals that play those parts have the same mannerism, the same the same look as those characters. So he does a good job of getting the right people in there. Ted, you would have thought that was Teddy for real.
Did he get to after the car wreck and the wheelchair and everything?
Yes.
Did he have Teddy in the middle of the basketball court talking about "In My Time"?
Nah, he didn't do that, but I'm not gonna be a spoiler. It really touched on all of Teddy's life.
Wow.
They have to buy the tickets and go see it.
Buy the tickets. Really but you know what? If he don't come on today, Gina, tell the whole story, all right?
No.
I won't do that because what else is gonna be there in November? Distinguished Authors Guild. We will be there.
Woo!
So we're getting our entertainment lined up right now. We're waiting to hear back from a few entertainers to see if they are available to come in November. And so we're gonna have a great lineup too.
The room gonna be packed like that, y'all. Y'all gotta come.
The room should be packed like that because we're home. We have, everybody has access now. Those who couldn't come out to Las Vegas can now come. It's a 20-minute drive from Gary, Indiana. So, and a lot of people in Chicago come out. I don't know anyone who has not been to Theater 47.
Hey, Miss Arkansas said add her.
I will.
Hey, I'm telling you, look, I love this woman, man. Miss Arkansas is tremendous. Okay, we always talk about going through something to get to something. Okay, if she is not the epitome of going through something, I don't know who is. Please tell me.
But she's a strong woman. She's very strong.
Man, is she strong? And she says she will be on that with Vetting the Joker 5 days a week starting tomorrow.
Wow.
She'll be where?
On the podcast with the Joker
and Vet
Green. Okay.
Vet Green.
Okay, who is Vet and Joker?
Oh, that's right. You weren't there.
You weren't on the show. You didn't watch it either, obviously.
No, I didn't. So she's going to be on a podcast with them. That's awesome. Congratulations, Miss Arkansas.
Actually, that's going to be huge, Miss Arkansas. That's going to be huge. Seriously.
Yeah. I also want to talk about our brother. I listened to his show. This is the second week that I've heard the show. It was a pretty good show. Dinah Lynn Biggs radio. An awesome job. I called in. I gave my feedback on the subject he was talking about. You guys should hear it if you haven't. He's doing an awesome job. Very good job.
So it's live, and you can't go back and listen to it.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was saying something today like this was the last week you could go back and listen to it. So I don't know what he meant by that. Yeah, so I don't know what he meant by that. If it's not, you're not going to be able to. I'm not sure. I want to reach out to him and ask him. But
I should Lynn and find out. That's what I should do.
That's what you should do.
You call Dinah Lynn right quick, man, and see.
No, you're not going to do it right now.
I'm not going to do it, man. Look, John Tate, we'll bring you back on again. And Marcy, I saw your question. I mean your comment. And yeah, we're going to do that. We definitely going to do that. So get ready, Gina.
Okay.
Get ready. Because you got some splaining to do.
Got some splaining.
Got some splaining to do.
Some splaining to do.
And you know what, Gina? I've been everywhere I go and on the internet, and I went to a conference, relationship conference, and pretty much that question was asked, and it really got a lot of comments, and I was just cracking up laughing. And you see what I sent to you? A couple of things I sent to you. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm getting more.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Hey man, you know,
ass behind.
But they were, but like you said, like I said, they said mine was a unique situation because of how I went into it also.
Yeah, and it worked for some people. I have a friend that
well, wait a minute, we haven't said what we're talking about yet.
Relationship with her ex, and he's been married a couple of other times, and she gets along with ex-wives and the current wife, and it works well. Just not for me.
Right. But it's interesting because if you come to one of our reunions on my mom's side, all the exes are there. All of the, and it's funny because they're there if they have a girlfriend, if they're married, and we're one big happy family on my mom's side of the family. And, there's it's just, because they had kids together and now everybody's grown and everybody's been around each other so much. It's like, okay, that's Marcy baby daddy. That's her mama baby daddy. That's auntie's baby daddy. Who is that? Oh, that's his wife. Well, who is that? Oh, that's his kids from his new wife. And it's just one everyone respects everyone, and it's no one's trying to get back with each other, and you know, all the husbands and ex-husbands over there.
If there's a good understanding and everybody, know the guidelines and the boundaries, I think it can work. But it has to be something that you're willing to work on and you want to be a part of. I just don't want to be a part of that. I think our guest here.
Table that for a second. Table
What?
that for a minute. Okay, just table it for a minute because I got the man on here right now. That's John.
Well, hello. How are you?
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Good.
Hey, John.
Great that you can show up.
Yes.
Okay.
Having the hardest time logging in, huh?
What's up, man?
Hey, man. How are you?
Good to see you again, bro.
Likewise.
Yes.
So we were talking earlier about
yes,
Theater 47, man, and I put this picture up here, and I said, "Hey, Gina's been there several times." I put this picture up, and I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Is it like this every time?
So far, man, it's been a blessing, man. I expect to go out just like that too. I ain't gonna start and finish bad. So yeah, I call that into existence.
That's what's up, man.
I know that's right.
You've taken that to a whole nother level. Okay, you started out doing stage plays locally, and then what made you just say, "Hey, man, I got this. I can take it out"?
Well, this wasn't my first time taking them out. I've been touring for pretty much a large part of my my career. When I got the theater finally brick and mortar, I wanted to take the time and just build that up. So once I built that up and learned to build people, because that's the name of the game, and to me, in building a great business is building people. People are the business, and when you do that, then you're able to then branch out. I figured they were ready. I was ready. The theater is running successfully, so I don't have that to worry about as much. So that's when it was ready, man. It was time to go. And boy, did they do a great job out there.
Man, and everywhere I go, and this is just the truth, they talk about Theater 47. And somebody, and I'm gonna say this, okay? I don't think so, but somebody called you Tyler Perry Jr. And I'm like, no, he's John Ruffin the first, okay? So
right.
Everybody has their lane, okay? And you carved a nice little lane for yourself, bro.
Yes, after 36 years, I would hope some type of rut was in there, because then I missed if it didn't turn around for me. But gracefully, God has blessed us, and He continues to bless us. So as long as I'm, willing and able-bodied to do it, I'm gonna keep doing it. No retirement here.
Now you've been doing this since what, 12 years old? I think I read.
Yeah, exactly. I started a little younger than that, actually, but 12 is when I produced my first show with my brothers and sisters as my cast, and my mama and daddy as the audience. That was my first, and it was sold out. See that? You see how God was doing? It was sold out.
You started off that way.
Yeah, started off sold out, now it's still selling. So hey, but yeah, they we were preachers' kids, so we couldn't listen to secular music, but low key behind their backs, we were Jackson 5 fans, especially Michael. So I remade that show, that song, I Want You Back, old G. We used to be, "Oh baby, give me one more chance." I talked and said, I turned around and said, "Oh Jesus, give me one more chance."
Okay.
And that's how I won. And my mother and them looked at it, and they was like,
"You got to pass mom and dad."
Yeah, and they told me to go repent after I finished. So it was the beginning, though.
That's funny. So Gina went to see, well, she's gone to several of them, okay? But she went to the Michael Jackson show. Everybody that I've talked to said it was tremendous. It was just the greatest show they've ever seen, man. How did you put that together?
Well, man, you know what? I've been knowing Ed, the one who played Michael Jackson, since he was a kid, and I gave him his first big chance when I did the Erie Crown years ago. And, now he's a fully grown man in demand to do that Michael Jackson. So when I went to Vegas and seen their version of it, and I said, man, I know I can do this. I just need the right mic. And sure enough, I talked to him about it, and we made magic together.
Gina, it was a good show. Gina just left, but she said it was a good show, and that
awesome. Yeah, she said.
I think some people even went to go see it twice, But
we have some four Peters,
Wow.
Yeah, so we're blessed, man. When we, and it felt good to even go to the Erie Crown this time and see all the people that had already seen the Phyllis Hyman show were there, just rooting for me, man. That did my heart so good to see that, because that's the worst part, to be at home talking to promoters, talking about what you can do and who you go pull, and it's just you and your auntie and uncle in there, so that it felt good. It felt very good.
Exactly what we just talked about.
Yeah, it's be hard though, John. I mean, trying to come up with a script for this entire play. I mean, and picking the right people for the script. I mean, that's got to be a hard endeavor.
You know what? I think it would be hard if I wasn't anointed for it. I don't see it as hard. I just see it as, just like doing anything, just like walking or talking. Actually, I enjoy it. It only takes me like 3 days to write a script. So, I don't do rough drafts. So what you all see on the stage is what I originally wrote. Most of the people that I choose, I've been working with them for a while, or they done show me in some way that they're ready for this level. Because sometimes, they still out there on that amateur level and they have amateur expectations. And I tell them these expectations are greater. So if you're not willing to live at that a spirit of excellence, then I'm not the right person to work with. Because I won't accept anything. I won't accept the absence from rehearsal. I won't accept that your throat is dry and you couldn't hit the note or anything else like that, because when the people pay their money and give us their support, they deserve to get everything that they're paying for. I want the audience to feel like they cheated me in the show, not I cheated them.
Wow.
So that's my philosophy. And, it doesn't work for everyone. And that's fantastic, because I don't want to work for everyone, but for the right ones, for the ones that are called to be with me, we have no problems.
That's definitely.
I'm sorry. One of the things I was saying is that you have the right person for each role. I've seen several of the plays. I've been to see, plenty of them, and the individuals that you pick for those roles, they have the mannerism, they have the look, and it's just amazing how you're able to pull those people, and it all comes into fruition.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's when you know people well enough. That's why everybody talking about they can act and so forth like that, and maybe in some capacity they can. But in order to fool my intelligent audience, you really have to put up a good job. You can't play my audience like they're dumb or ignorant, because I don't have that kind of audience. And so we study mannerisms. We study what's called the cadence of a character. And if we can mock the cadence, we can make you believe that you're looking at these people, even though they may be deceased. But if we practice that cadence, you don't necessarily have to sing just like them. Practice the timing and the beat of them, and the audience will hear their imaginations that fill in the gaps. And that's what I love about live theater. First of all, you can deal with their imagination and let them imagine with you. So we're both having an experience. The experience that I create for you, the tangible one, and then the intangible one is what you patch in the holes with your own mind, and which makes it a Broadway hit at that point because added all the pieces I probably couldn't afford to add in there. So there you go.
Wow.
What's up? That's amazing, bro. So you said it takes 3 days to write the script. How long does it take to actually go from script to stage?
Well, most times I do it in about 30 days for everything, script to stage, and that includes rehearsals, the whole nine. To show you, we have some pretty rigorous rehearsals. We'll rehearse like 3 to 4 days a week, but minimum amount of time actually. But I have some very bright, talented go-getters that's working with me. So they love the challenge because really nobody want to be in rehearsal that long anyway. So the faster you get there, like I always say, that's all the work that this will ever be is rehearsal. The rest of it is complete love and bliss because they love to perform.
Mm-hmm.
They do a good job of it. Now I know there's a few plays that you've done over and over again. Are you working on some new bios that you're gonna be bringing out?
Yeah, actually, the Bobby Womack story, is definitely that's coming out. But the hard part now is they ready to put me on that road so much. I don't have time to mount it at my theater yet. So that's what I'm waiting on to give me a break in time because I go back out on the road on tour in September, and this time we're touring 2 shows. Both Lady Sings the Blues and the final few cities for Phyllis Hyman. So that's pretty much how that goes. So yeah. So I got some new things on the horizon. I just need the time now, which is a good problem to have. But I still love that intimate small theater. Touring is okay, but I still love my home.
It's love in there. It's so much love in there.
Thank you.
John, would you call yourself a perfectionist?
Yeah, when it comes to theater, I am. I try to be. I don't think I'm a perfectionist with my own personal life, but when it comes to my passion or what I always say, my purpose, I can't help but to be completely 2,000%. Because I feel like this. You know, the gifts that we have are pearls, and we can't allow even the pigs of life, we can't cast it on them either. You see what I'm saying? So I take what I have so valuable, and I think that's the way God would want us to do it, is to take what you have and treat it like, man, like nothing else. And when you value something like that, you don't handle it haphazardly. You don't take a diamond and just be out here flashing it for anybody to see it. That only comes out in controlled situations that only a few would be able to see that because everybody can't handle that. So I just really feel like that's what, when we all have gifts, we don't polish enough. We just walk through life as if it's nothing, whatever your gift is. And that's why he said, well, some you'll bury it, you'll go bury that one little gift, and then he'll take it away from you. It's like, man, well, you didn't do nothing with the little thing you had. So that's the way I look at this. Theater is a little thing compared to what a lot of people gifted to do. So I'm take my little thing and I want to make much out of it. So if I leave this earth, I want to leave published works that my children, my children's children would be able to pass off, if nothing else but for bragging rights. They'll have them. Yeah.
And that's working with the spirit of excellence. And a lot of people don't understand that. I really love how you talk about your audience and what you want your audience to receive, and not just, just junk or just anything put together. And you don't really hear that a lot when you hear other people talk about their works. It's like, and I like that. You seem to be very humble also.
Yes,
that's a great thing.
We have to be, because it's just, it ain't no bigger than somebody else's gift, except some people just take their gift and work it. Others just go and sit down and every now and again. See, a lot of people don't get it. I was working this gift when I didn't have any money. I was working this gift when I didn't have any contacts. I was working the gift when I was by myself, so It didn't just start now. We're seeing the fruit of it now. But man, it was a lot of nights I filled my pillow with tears. You know, a lot of times I didn't have to drive home. I remember my first show, I put all my money into that show just to lose and drove home penniless. And man, was married the whole nine, and like, man, what am I gonna tell my wife? I done lost every dime we had.
I know that feeling.
Yeah,
Man,
exactly. So
I'm sitting here getting teary-eyed, man, because when I started all of my stuff, I ain't have a penny. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was walking from the playground where I slept at to the studio.
Man.
You know, I'm saying everybody got a story. Everybody got a story.
Yeah, that's huge, man. And the part is, he gave us that story for us to be transparent. He didn't give us that story to just be egotistical or feel like we're the greatest thing. No, that's to help somebody else, to tell somebody else. You know what? It was times, man, I was on the L and on the bus, and people were saying, hey, that's the guy that do plays. I was embarrassed because I felt like I should be bigger than this, or, you know, than what I was. But God took all that out of me. And when he allowed that to happen, that when the blessings came, I could handle it, you know? So I'm able to handle what he gives me now and not look down on people, but, you know, but look up to him. I keep looking up to him, so I can't look down at nobody, you know? And I want them to be encouraged, because the drive, sometimes people don't get it, that drive that you have on the inside becomes so, if you don't do it, it's a void in your life. You're sad, you're this, you're all of that. But then once you're doing it, it gets hard, you get discouraged at the same time, but that drive keep pushing you. So it's pushing you. Next thing you know, you pushed into destiny through the pain. Now it don't hurt. It don't hurt as much when people go against you. It don't hurt as much when you lose something. You know how to get it back. You know, so yeah, you know, and you learn to determine. And I say it like this: I asked for many mentors, and I could never get them, because God wanted to give me everything I have, so nobody could take credit. That's it, and I thank him for it. So when I get up there, all I can say is I thank you, God, for everything you've done, you know, and giving me a mama and a daddy that pushed me to do what I could do. That was it.
Man, you just gave a testimony, bro. Just that's you. And I'm saying that because I know each of us have probably been through something like that.
Hey, bro, I'm going through that right now.
It's crazy, but you gotta understand what God put you here for. All right, God gave us the opportunity to be great. Some of us squander that opportunity. You know what I mean? We squander that opportunity, and that's not what God wants. All of us have the opportunity. All of us have the ability to do some great things.
Yes.
Do it.
And you know what stops a lot of people? And I notice people are so into the appearance of success than working on the product of success. You know, they're so good. They just want to be able to get on Facebook and say, hey, I'm doing this, or I did that, or, oh, look at these pretty colors. Then their product is ugly, you know? So work on your product, and then the people will come. Because to me, it's false advertising. If you put all this, you know, put lipstick on the pig, it's still a pig. But you telling me it's a beautiful woman. I'm looking at it. It's, you know, so that's why I think if we get past that, man, we could be greater than what we are. But people into the appearance, okay? You know, if you got a talk show, don't be Oprah. Be somebody. Be you.
Be you.
You know, be you. And all your, you know. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm flattered. People, I hear it all the time. Oh, this is our Tyler Perry. That don't bother me, because Tyler Perry is a level of success I want to achieve. So it don't bother me. But at the same time, when you see my shows and you see his, you know my identity and you know his signature. So that's all that matters. You know my signature. And that's what we care about, you know. But I'm not aiming to be Tyler. Like some people say, after the plays, you're going to do film? That's your next step. I said, I hate film. I did it already. I hate it. I hate it.
Wow.
I hate it. I was offered a 12 movie deal. and turned it down because I was like, I don't feel like sitting through all that. I hate it. It's it's no, I like that immediate gratification from the audience. You don't get that with film. You sitting there 3, 4 months, 6 months. You don't forgot about that you filmed it.
Ooh.
No, I'm okay with that. So yeah.
Bro, I feel you on that. I mean, I'm glad we're talking like this, man. But we kind of got off track a little bit. Well, actually, we were on track. But you got a number of as a playwright, as a director, producer. There's a lot of plays that you've done.
Yeah.
Let me go down this list, Marcy. And this isn't all of them. Love Me and Leave Me.
Yes.
The Other Woman, All for Love, No More Sheets, Mr. Right Now or Mr. Wrong Later, The Ideal Husband, All My Single Ladies. I mean, and the list goes on.
Yes, sir.
You just keep it going, man. Your brain gotta hurt.
It hurts when I don't write them, man. Like if I see a good idea or something, or a good storyline. First of all, I started off in the gospel stage play world. So a lot of those titles, come on, if you're a preacher's kid, you could come off with titles off the top of your head just sitting in the pew. You know what I'm saying? But then, I started noticing everybody was doing those shows, and it wasn't allowing me to put more people to work. So I decided to go the Broadway way. And that way I can, we'll start off with, I can only work, employee maybe 10 to 12 people for a stage play or inspirational. But for a musical that I'm doing, that's 40 to 60 people, 40 to 60 people who wouldn't have an opportunity possibly to work at that level, to live out their passion. So my job is to birth new stars. The other stars, they already have names. They're not my purpose. But my purpose is from now on, to birth new stars, give new opportunities and introduce the world to people that you probably wouldn't see, but they just live right around us. That's gifted just like me and you. Like I tell my cast, the only difference between a celebrity and them is more people know them than they know you. But if you keep on doing the work, they'll know you too. I'm a witness of it. It feels good to be able to walk around and people like, you John Ruffin. I'll be like, oh my God, this is wonderful. Yes, I am. Because it's about the work that I've done, not me glorifying, but the work. I know they love my work, and that's not meaning that you go appease or appeal to everyone. Who cares? I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So my work won't be either. But as long as the masses love it, I have my own audience. Yes.
That's right.
Love it.
And we're getting a testimony here from Mr. John Ruffin of Theater 47. All right.
Yes.
And if you're not listening to what he's saying, just a moment. If you're not listening to what he's saying, then I'm telling you, you really are missing out, because he has given everybody, those listeners, just the template. He's giving us step by steps, okay, how to be happy like that there.
But listening to his story, it's all about the work he put in. He didn't give up. And I know, because like I said, I'm going through a lot of what you just talked about, John. I know that there were times when you wanted to say, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I'm losing too much money. And you just kept going. You kept going. And that's the thing that really sticks out, is the fact that even though you had those tough times, you continue.
Yes.
Look where God brought you.
Yes. And I say it like this, again, I can only thank God for it, because even though because it would have been foolish for me to be a husband, a father, and just gamble my kids' life and future away, or my family's future. But God always showed me that it was my purpose. I don't care how he did it. And when the time I'll be ready to give up, next thing I know, here's a person offering me $20,000 to do a show. So it'd be little things like that for him to say, see, I still got you. I just want you to go through this. I want you to learn this. I want you to build up this scab. So he never, and I'll tell your audience that when you're in the right purpose, he always sends encouragement. You will never go the whole journey without the encouragement of the purpose that you're supposed to be walking in. A lot of times people are walking out of purpose, so
That's right.
therefore they don't get the encouraging words because that ain't what God wants them to do. Because a lot of times they're looking at somebody they seen on TV and they like, God called me to be an actor. I was like, how do you know that? And this person done went to school and they done did this and they done did that. And here you just want to be in one play and don't do nothing else. Go back to your regular, how can you? So you got to know what your purpose for. You have to know that, and that comes through trial and error.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
And prayer.
That's
And
important.
I like how you're bringing other people up and encouraging them, and you want to help more people, because a lot of times when people get to a certain level, they kind of get the big head and it's like, okay, I'm just going to have this little circle here. But how you're saying you want to bring new people in. And a lot of times that's not the case. It's like, if we don't know you and you're not a big name, and a lot of times that's pride, because they want those celebrities and the well-known people so that they can build themselves up as well.
Yes, and that is the case. A lot that is out there. Well, it's on two levels. A lot of times you deal with the same people because they work ethic. A lot of times when going through with different people trying to give them opportunity, they'll mess your situation up too because they don't take it as serious as you do. So a lot of times, I vet my people very well. I don't just work with them because they say they want to work with me. So you saying you want me to give you everything I've learned? What are you willing to do? And I ain't talking about no casting couch either. Are you willing to come and just be around us? Are you willing to work intern, volunteer? What are you willing to do for that passion? Because many don't know, when I wanted to do theater, I was at a theater cleaning up. I was at a theater making sure it was good. I learned everything in the theater because I just went in there and told them, this is how I get paid, by just being there. So I look at all of that. Just walking in the theater used to make me feel a certain kind of way. So, I knew I was in the right place, and I knew it was something I've had to have. There was no question about it. I could not see my life without theater. So that was the whole time. I'll be at work. They'll be like, hey, John Ruffin Entertainment. Oops, I'm sorry, Dyson. I'm sorry. Because it was in my DNA. It was in my DNA. And one thing about what's in your bloodline, you can't erase it. It's innate. It's there. And so I like to give people opportunities that the many doors that was closed in my face. I want to give you your chance. So you would never be able to look at God or look in the mirror and say, hey, well, man, God, if you'd have gave me opportunity, God knocks and he'll open. You just gotta open it. The door is opening, but finding the right people it's a chore.
They gotta do it. They gotta be able to go through that door, man. And it's so hard to preach that to people, man, because people just want it given to them. All right.
Yes. They want to take the easy route.
You got to work for it, man.
Not easy.
All the time they want to take the easy route. A lot of times they do. And especially in this generation, they feel so entitled. It's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
They feel like they don't have to do nothing and they should just have it. I was like, y'all mess with the wrong one, because I'm Generation X. We were still getting whoopings, so we know when we can't have something, that's it. But these kids now, Lord have mercy, have patience with them. Because if a lot of them, you tell them no, they'll come kill you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, it's tough. Try spanking your child, man. They got one of these, okay, and they're gonna go 911, okay?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. I mean,
it is.
I'm glad you were brought up.
One thing that I do know, and I noticed, because I interacted with some of the cast and crew in some of the plays, and they're all happy. Like, Patrick Deal, Eddie Hollis, they're all happy and they enjoy working with you. And they didn't
Yes.
say they work for you. They said they work with you.
With you. Ooh, wow.
That's it. And that's what I want them to say. You don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? You're working for yourself. I'm working for myself, and we're working with each other for that common goal. We're all bringing something to the table. I can't be John Ruffin without Patrick being Patrick Deal, because I need him to play the role. You know, he need me to write the script. So we work together that way. You know, it's got to be one chief and some Indians, but at the same time, we still working with each other. It's just one. He called the old because they know the way. That's it. He called them young because they strong. You know, so I keep a mixture of both around me. You know, because I need the strength, but I need people who know how to get there. You know, so and that's what it is. We give it. You know, it's tough. I'm tough. You know, no. But they love the results. I said, y'all love when people are cheering and feeling good. This is what it's going to take. And if you can't sign up for this, you don't want to, I'm not going to let you experience that. So that's it.
There you go. Man. It is Theater 47, man. It's Mr. John Ruffin, all right? Now, you know, we've had B. Cole on the show, man, and he's talked about now he has the League of Distinguished Extraordinary Comics, all right? And he is now at home at Theater 47 doing his shows.
Yes.
I love the fact that he's doing that, man. I love the fact that you're allowing him to bring his shows to your theater, man.
Yes. Well, you know, me and B. Cole started out around the same time. You know, I was seeing B out there. That's when I was filming, and, you know, at that time, and, you know, we just hit it off. We've been friends all that time. And so when I got a theater, the theater ain't just for me. I want the theater to be like the Motown of performing arts, you know, a rotating door, just rotating, people coming in, going out, picking up, you know. And so when I told B, I was like, B, I esteem you highly, man. You're supposed to be in the theater, not in the bar and grill, you know. And that's what I told him. I said, you're going to be here, you're going to reside here, and this is where people will come see you to do your show, see your show. They ain't going to see you at anywhere. You can just pop up and go see them and get get 2 drink minimum. No, that ain't it. We want to esteem you who you are, excellent, and it makes everybody excellent when we all walk in it.
Let's call it a residence, man. He got a residence.
Right. He has a residence. Yes.
So
it's all open arms. I love it.
Yes. We have Carl Ray. Carl Ray is at residency there. He residency. Man, my tongue got tied, but. You know, and he does all the videography, all the photography. So, you know, models coming in there, getting their pictures taken. See, that's all performing. I love it. Don't bother me at all. I love to hear every part of the building working, because I still got to pay the same mortgage. You know.
Amen. Well, that's fantastic, man. That, you know, as you're being blessed, you pass those blessings on to others.
Yes.
And you passing it on also in November for Gina and the Distinguished Artist Guild.
Yes, absolutely. We're honored to be able to host this event, and you know, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, because she could have went anywhere, you know, to put this show on, but she's bringing it to Theater 47, and it just fits within our model of excellence. You know, excellence on all levels. You know, just like you all look at my gift of playwright, and I look at you guys, authors, and all of these podcasts. I look at you guys like, that's hard. You know, that's the way I look at it. You're talking about me. I'm like, how do you know, put all 4 squares together on this? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but all that is great. You know, so we're looking so forward to Gina bringing that program in.
So am I. I'm gonna be a resident.
All right. Okay. Hey, we don't have a problem with it.
I used to tell her, John, find some place in the Midwest. You go to Vegas every year during the show. Find some place in the Midwest. And when you came on the first time on Dope Living TV Live, you know, she did a research and she started going to the show. She said, bruh, that's the place right there. That's the place.
I love my little venue. It's intimate enough that people feel
little venue.
Yes.
I'm like, what is there something different from the picture you showed? There's nothing little about that.
Oh, that's the Airy Crown.
Oh, okay.
This what?
That's what. Yeah, that's Airy Crown.
Well, what am I putting that picture up there for then?
That's
I don't
where
know.
the
You better hold on.
that's where the play that you play. That's where the play took.
Oh, so
Yeah.
there's so many people that at his house he couldn't hold all those people, so he had to go someplace else.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. According
With
to the promoters, that's what it is.
Absolutely, John, because every play you have extended the dates over and over and over again. That's how
Yeah.
I got to see Michael Jackson twice.
Yeah, we kept extending it, and
It's
most
cool.
of them we do.
It's cool then. Let me put the picture up again. That's John's house, y'all.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
John's.
He's a resident at the Airy
Speaking into
Crown.
existence. Speak
Well,
it.
you know what? The Airy Crown, they have offered us to make sure that I bring all my shows there now. So it is a good thing. So we're in with them. We're in with Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. at the Warner Theater. So we're doing contracts with them for multiple shows now.
I gotta
You
get
guys were in New York, right?
Huh?
Were you in New York?
No, we're going to Brooklyn in September.
Okay.
I got to get you out in California, man. My publicist out there, man. She's well connected.
Wow.
I got to get you out there.
I would love it.
Oh,
I would love it.
I'm gonna make that happen. Call her.
We even now I've been offered to do a cruise line now in February, so that's a good thing, you know.
That's
real
different.
Yeah. See that kind of stuff I like, you know. That's different, you know. And to get these young folks on these cruises and to get a free cruise, my wife gonna love that, you know. You know, so you can't beat that. You can't beat that. So
that's awesome.
Loan me a Rolls Royce, dude, for real. Borrow one of them, you know.
Right.
You're doing some great things, man, and you're doing some amazing mentoring, because everybody that comes in contact with you, they're being mentored because of what you give. You know, the spirit that you give is just intoxicating, brother. And
thank you, man. Thank you.
Because I know you got you're getting ready to go on the road this week, right?
Yeah, I'm leave Wednesday or Thursday for Atlanta. We're going to do the Fox Theater, a big 4,000 seat arena down there.
Whoa.
So yeah, so you know, we're just looking forward to it, and you know, tickets are selling very well down there. You know, so they just gotta fly. We fly down, and Lord's will, we do that show, and you know.
I gotta tell my people in Atlanta.
Yeah, please do, because this is the last one into the fall. This is the last tour date till the fall.
And what's the name of the theater out there?
The Fox Theater.
Fox. Okay.
This is the Phyllis Hyman play.
Yeah, this is the Phyllis Hyman show. Yes.
Hey, Victor Jackson, Slick Vic said he got a chance to meet her in Maryville Holiday Star Plaza. She had just signed with Zoo Entertainment. Shout out to you as well, Mr. Slick Vic. But yeah, got people out there in Atlanta, man. Matter of fact, I know some people that are watching actually right now. So, hey, bruh, the show is coming. Y'all got to go and take all the family that's in Atlanta out to see John.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where's the Teddy Pendergrass story going to be?
We're bringing that back for a limited engagement. It's going to be at Theater 47, April 13th through April 28th. April 13th through April 28th. You can go to the website of theater47.com. That's theater spelled THEATER, the number 4, the number 7.com. Or you can call the box office at 708-898-7730. That's 708-898-7730. So the tickets are moving pretty good, and I'm very encouraged to see let's sell these out one last time before we take it off the market.
I'm here to tell you, it's an awesome play.
I
took my granddaughter. He was gracious enough to let me purchase a ticket for my granddaughter, even though they were sold out, because she's only 14, and she had never been to a live play, and she absolutely loved it. She knows who Teddy Pendergrass is now.
Good.
Son, I brought my son up on Teddy Pendergrass. Seriously.
Oh wow.
He's 29 now, and he's into music, but he'll tell you right now who was his favorite R&B singer. He'll tell you Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy Pendergrass. It's funny because I see my sons now listening. They didn't even know nothing about him. They like, Dad, isn't he the truth? I was like,
it's an awesome play. It really is.
Thank you. Please
support.
To get out there.
Theater 47 support Mr. John Ruffin. He's doing some great things, and the spirit that this man has is just tremendous. And if you just touch him on the shoulder, man, you're gonna feel something for real.
Don't send him off.
Hey, John, we appreciate you giving us this time, man, and hanging out with us on DopelivenTV Live, man.
Yes.
If there was one last thing that you could say, man, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, to give to my audience, man, because you've been spitting out a whole bunch of knowledge and truth, and just give them a couple of more minutes.
Well, you know what? If I had to say anything, I just want to talk to the ones that are struggling with their gift or with their purpose, or discouraged because it's not looking right, or you seeming like you're failing at it, or you want to let go. I just want to encourage them that letting go is not what you should be doing. Letting go is the last thing you should do. What I want you to do is get on your knees and pray and ask God to show you direction. And he'll show you the direction. He'll give you the patience. And he'll always, when he say he'll supply your needs, when I say your needs will be supplied, for the drive to keep going, the need to persevere, he'll give you a little nugget just to let you know he's with you. But don't ignore that nugget, because they say he talks in a small voice, and that's why he tells us a lot of times, despise not small beginnings, because it's in the small things that he's talking. The ones that's talking real loud are usually not the things or the people you need to be around, but the ones who talk quietly and say, I got you, and they don't tell nobody about it. Those are the ones that really have you. So that's what I would say. Don't let go. Whatever you do, you push until something happens. They used to say that, push, you remember back in the day, pray until something happened. It's the same thing. Yes, it's the same. Nothing has changed except us. But then his word is still the same. His promises are still the same. And that's what I want to tell them. Keep holding on to it. Keep holding, because if it's your purpose, it will come into fruition.
That's right.
Marcy, real quick, say something.
John, it's a pleasure to see you on our show again.
Likewise.
People, take heed to what Mr. Ruffin is saying. When you are blessed, God blesses you. Try to be a blessing to others. That's the reason why we are blessed, to be a blessing to others. It's not always for us. Take someone by the hand, encourage them, and pull them up. As you get successful, pull others up.
Yes. Amen.
I just want to pivot back on something you said, John, when you talked about a lot of people can't move forward in what they're trying to do because they're in the wrong. That's not what they should be doing. So if you're out there trying to do it because, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, or you're trying to make a fast buck, and it's not your passion, it doesn't work out right, because you're not going to put as much effort in it as you would if it was your passion. So make sure you're in the right area and where God wants you to be. And to do that, you have to do exactly what you said. Get on your knees, pray, and listen to God. Listen to his direction.
I'm telling you, man, and again, we talked about it. Opportunities are everywhere. You just got to be able to spot them out. And when that door opens, don't be afraid to kick it open. You don't have to just gingerly do it and peek in. Don't peek in. Go through the door, man, and take that opportunity. You never know what that opportunity might bring you. So
that's right.
I don't sit back with any of them, man. I make sure that I'm kicking doors down. I'm tearing hinges off, okay, all the time.
As you should.
I'm gonna continue to do it till I die. Okay, this is what God wanted us to do. He wanted us to be happy in this world. Okay, and how else are we going to be happy if not by doing something that we love?
That's right. That's it.
Brother Ruffin, man, we appreciate you, man, for coming.
Likewise. Thank you all again.
Yes.
I appreciate it. I enjoy myself each time.
Hey, you got plenty more times to come too, man.
Yes, sir.
We'll make you a resident here.
All right.
You're a resident of Dope Living TV Live. All right. Tomorrow, man, we're gonna talk. Gina, we got to get that question out. So we're gonna do relationships tomorrow. We got to get that question really thoroughly done. All right. We're gonna do that again, man. This is Dope Living TV Live. We will see you guys tomorrow.
All righty.